Today, a Denver ballot initiative that would have raised marijuana taxes to fund after-school programs has been pulled from the November ballot.
And now that school is back in session, a local nonprofit is about to launch a campaign warning parents and kids about the dangers of high-potency THC. Now, they shared their message only with Denver 7's Amy Wattis, who's breaking down those concerns here with us live in studio.
And Amy, you also got a response from marijuana advocates.
I did talk to both sides, and the nonprofit One Chance to Grow Up will soon be rolling out a campaign across Colorado, not only because school is back in session, but also to encourage parents to have that tough conversation with their kids about the risks of highly potent THC. It's been nearly 10 years since recreational marijuana became legal in the state of Colorado, and since then, parents like Diane Carlson have been working tirelessly to make sure kids and teens across the state are safe. Carlson is the co-founder and policy director of One Chance to Grow Up, a local nonprofit with the goal of keeping kids safe from marijuana commercialization. She says she's excited to get a new campaign front and center, warning people about the dangers of marijuana concentrate.
Kids are dabbing these products, and it's been very confusing about any harms around marijuana and what people are talking about.
Carlson says that confusion is another driver for getting this campaign out in the open. Since the passage of House Bill 1317 last year and new changes put into place this year, she says there's been a lot of controversy on both sides of the aisle. House Bill 1317 created a scientific review council to examine the effects of high-potency THC on the developing brain and mental health. It also changed the daily concentrate limit for medical cannabis patients from 40 grams a day to 8, which aligns with what customers are allowed to get on the recreational side. Patients between the ages of 18 and 20 are capped at 2 grams of concentrate a day, with the owners of businesses to track their transactions. And dispensaries must provide customers with this educational pamphlet about THC concentrates. It's this pamphlet Carlson says parents and kids need to read.
Those include, that marijuana concentrate may lead to psychotic symptoms and or psychotic disorders, disillusions, hallucinations, or difficulty distinguishing reality.
The pamphlet noting that marijuana concentrates are not recommended for anyone under the age of 25 unless it's recommended by a doctor, stating that people under 25 may be at greater risk of potential harm because the brain isn't fully developed. Cannabis advocate and consultant Melanie Brinegar thinks getting this message out in the open is key.
I think creating awareness, especially for teenagers, because they're so curious, is important.
But she says on the flip side, some people, even kids and teens, might need higher concentrated THC to help with a medical condition.
There's a very small majority of people who are under the age of 18 who are using this for medical use.
Using the example of a previous patient who used THC to suppress seizures, Brinegar says it all comes down to talking to your kids.
I think it's just a matter of those parents educating their children and just making sure to not demonize them, but just relating to them. I just feel it's important to make sure that we keep the conversation open and not just one-sided.
Now, One Chance to Grow Up's Diane Carlson says the mostly digital campaign will launch statewide on Monday and will run for as long as they see fit. Live in the studio, Amy Wattis, Denver 7.